but you can't catch my way. I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah, more action than no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that
Welcome back to Empower Field at Mile High. You haven't missed a thing as we're just about set for the opening kickoff. And off we go from Denver. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Take over first and 10.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. On first and 10, here's Locke. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. To throw again. Locke forced out to his left. He'll let this go, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
Denver Broncos.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Now the ball comes loose. And some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Jake Butt taking it in. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Here's Kareth White on the return. And able to get this out to the 25.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
30-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Recovered by the defense.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. Steps away to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 39 yards there, a big one. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Drew Locke on target to Jerry Jeudy. And the Broncos push further out in front. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they start with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, here's White. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. It's picked up by the Broncos.
You know they pay me extra.
Yeah, this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now White on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose.
Davis. Drew Lock. Sack.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know, usually
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
That's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Drew Lock taking it in. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's White. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down.
And it's a fumble. But now loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
fumble on the play.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, now.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 83 yards. And the Broncos add on.
Brandon McManus lining up.
Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
On the return, here's White. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's... Oh, Connor loses it. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
James Conner, the ball carrier.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to...
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Now White on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Brandon, we're not even out of the first quarter yet, and that's his 3rd receiving touchdown of the game. Tremendous job, and I think this might come under the heading of when someone has the hot hand, you've got to keep going back to him.
And on the defensive side, they better figure something out quickly.
Yeah, I think that no matter what, you've got to do something to slow him down. I don't care if it's double or triple coverage. Make someone else emerge because right now he's absolutely shredding him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down.
It's
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's third down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30.
They'll toss this out right for Connor. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to...
And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got...
And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. As his guys continue to pour it on. And the route is on here in this first half. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's White. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. And his first carry, he loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Oh, we got plenty of fight,
and
baby.
This is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved.